Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist, and here's what happened while we are away. And just a reminder, in about 20 seconds, we will get that FOMC minutes, and so I will read that out as soon as I get it. But we had a 10-year Treasury auction today. The note recovered a bit before the auction, and the auction was strong. It stopped at 4.58% yield, slightly below the pre-auction trading level, which means buyers were willing to accept a lower yield than accepted. Now on to the minutes coming. So a few officials thought policy was slightly restrictive. A majority of the officials saw advantages in shortening the Fed policy statement. Officials also said that elevated inflation could warrant rate increases. Most participants wanted to remove the Fed's easing bias from the statement. All officials supported leaving rates unchanged in June, obviously. Several officials saw a policy stance as no longer restrictive, and a few officials saw a case for a rate increase but supported the hold decision. So basically, it sounds like, and if you don't know how the statements work, they do majority, most, several, and a few. Those are the categories. They don't tell you the numbers, but those are the four categories. Obviously, the majority being obviously goes most, majority, several, a few in that. So it sounds like the long and short of this all is they all like the shorter statement. It seems that most cited inflation could stay high. So no real surprise here is the way that I'm looking at this. We didn't see anything that the dot plot didn't already tell us. If you remember, there were 9 of the 18 members did support one rate hike in the year, 6 maybe 2. And so it doesn't sound like these notes tell us anything really new and or are any more hawkish than that dot plot was. As the long and short of that situation, and looks like equities moved a little bit higher on that, but not a ton. S&P up about 10 points on that. Less hawkish than the dot plot statement. Moving on, we have a couple AI notes out. We have China to let AI firms buy H200s. They said that they would allow Alibaba, and ByteDance, and DeepSeek, that they'll have permission to purchase some of those processors. NVIDIA was up over 1% on this. SpaceX AI has unveiled a new artificial intelligence model in partnership with AI coding startup Cursor that's meant to be more adept at finance, legal, and coding tasks in a bid by Elon Musk's firm to gain grounds on rivals like Anthropic and OpenAI. And then we have OpenAI, a ChatGPT Live is a new generation of voice models that is out, if you like those voice models. And a few things, although we have recovered a little bit in the S&P 500, breadth under the surface is not that great. Only 22% of the S&P 500 stocks are higher, with breadth printing a 60-day Z-score of minus 2.1, while 36% of the names are down by more than 2%. Volume quality is poor. Down volume is running at 2.2 times up volume for the day. So breadth is kind of held up as of late, but today's poor market internals kind of suggests the long overdue breakdown where nothing has worked has arrived. So just something to keep an eye on. That is poor underneath the surface. Moving on to Brent or crude oil really quickly. I just wanted to note on that too that crude, both Brent and WTI are in negative gamma right now. Brent in particular has a strike price with a lot of calls at 80 and also 75,000 lots at 85. There's 50,000 lots of calls at 80, 75,000 lots at 85. The dealers that are short those strikes, if we get above those strikes, means they're going to have to hedge their short call positions by going into the futures market to buy. So we could get some excessive outsized move in WTI and Brent as we start nearing those heavily traded call strikes. Just something to keep an eye on. And with that, I will hand it to Jim for an Edge Reports.
Thank you, Tracy. Let's take a look at Micron, actually. And now remember, this is going to be one of our single stock futures contracts that we're going to be able to trade at the end of July. And there's going to be two versions of it. There's going to be the 100-share version, which is the regular SSF for this contract. And there's going to be a micro also, which is going to be a 10-share version of the contract. So looking forward to that. So it's kind of a fun thing to look at. Right now we have, look at the market cap. It's like number 1, 2, 3, 4, right below Google's, Amazon, Meta, and there's MU right there. So it's a big company. So anyway, right now we have a really nice normal, almost textbook retracement back to that 38.1% retracement on a daily chart. I do have this anchored VWAP here, and we're just kind of tapping along. The +1, as Stowe calls it, standard deviation band. A little bit of a support area down here, and I'll estimate it 861.21. Right now we're trading around 938, 939 handle right now. So this is a story. We'll see. It's going to track closely, probably with the stock index futures, particularly the NASI. We'll keep an eye on it as we go forward here. But as we get closer and closer to the end of the month, I know a lot of our folks that are trading with us, live trading with us, are going to be talking about the single stock futures and even trading them. So we want to start kind of thinking about some of the bigger ones that will probably have some volume to them, which is where we want to go. We want to start with the ones with high volume so that bid-ask spread is nice, and then the other ones will follow suit. So the other market I want to talk about real quickly here, crude oil is not the only market ripping higher here. We have soybean oil ripping higher right now. Big move today, about 134% or something like that of its daily average. And we just shot above previous week's highs. Now, remember, the complex consists of really three of them. There's soybeans, there's soybean oil, and soy meal. This is the oil. This is the strongest one right now. So when you're thinking about crushes and you are a crusher, then you can see this kind of premium that's being put on this versus the meal at this point in time. So kind of nice move up. This is a decent contract to trade, folks. The hours are a little different than some of the other markets, so keep that in mind. If you are trading grains, just know when they open, when they close. There's some funky breaks here and there, but it's a great market to look at. There's a lot of factors here that include, feed for cattle, weather, exports, the whole thing. So there's a lot of things to kind of know. But from a technical analysis point of view, these things chart pretty nicely here. And from the swing high that we had all the way back here in June 1st to the swing low that we had right here on the 1st of July, you can see we've kind of retraced back up to that 38.1% retracement, key level right now. So again, we got to think about, is this a textbook retracement and we're going to continue our path down, or is this pivotal level and we'll see buyers coming in tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be kind of important here for this market, so we'll keep an eye on that. And also mind your USDA reports. Treasury bonds. I worried about this market. Continuation selling today. We went through previous month's lows at 111.01. If you remember, me and Pax were talking several Fridays in a row about that 111.11 number being super key. Any close below that is a little bit concerning here, and we are worried about it. Craig Shapiro talked about it this morning on the show about what the impact of these middle-term interest rate markets are doing right now. Remember, this one's the most closely aligned with mortgages, by the way. I know most mortgages are conventional 30-year. This is a Treasury bond. I'm sorry. We're going to go to the 10-year notes in a second. But the 30-year is still very, very important, and it's just showing what the interest rate expectations are for this market. We had buyers come in before at this 111.11. There it is right there, and then boom, we're popping back up here. but not a lot. So again, I'm super bearish here. We'll see if we get all the way down here to these lows here at May 20th. Now, this is going to put a drag on the equity markets, especially if crude oil remains high the way it is, and crude oil is pretty high the way it is. 10-year notes really quickly here. Let's take a look at this. Tracy identified a great flag pattern, and in fact, it has happened. It's fulfilled its potential. I talked about this morning. We had this kind of little bit of a channel up. This is the flag part, bearish flag. Boom, we broke on through, and this is the one that's going to affect mortgages more than anything else. So this is not, if you're a first-time homeowner, this is not, you're going to be up against a little bit of a higher rate unless this thing turns around. So again, the expectations here are that they are not going to turn around anytime soon. That is this afternoon's Edge Report. We have a epic trade the close session right now with Tanja Trades, Jack and Joey. First time ever you three have been together. Is that right?
It is right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is. What's up, guys?
Wow. How is that even possible?
Well, as Shab calls it, her experiments.
Wait, what does she call it?
She calls it her experiments.
Uh,
She puts new people.
does she do
together.
this when she does you?
I think she does.
Doing
Do this.
experiments
I've never
with
seen her
people.
do this, but I know she's doing this.
Well, she's pretty smart. I'm sure that there's a lot more science behind it, but I'm glad you guys are together today. Crazy day. I mean, we've had some big moves across all the asset classes. Risk off more or less with this whole escalation of tensions, we'll call it, in the Middle East, and crude oil ripping. It was this morning. It was up 5.65% when I woke up. Now we got a little bit of it back, 4.56% up still. So pretty elevated in a 73 and a half handle or so. Let's go around and see what you guys are thinking about this afternoon. Joey, let's start with you.
Yeah. So watching the NASDAQ this morning was absolutely brutal. I mean, we had a 60 to 70 point ATR, but look at the 5-minute here on these candles here. The wicks were insane. Massive, this is 144 point range, 150 point range, whatever, that we just could not break out of. A lot of wicks, pretty brutal PA. Finally got a break down below IB low there. It's funny because, even with that large of an ATR, we still had a relatively small IB. The IB range on NASDAQ was 198 points. Not very large. So not surprising that we do have a double break on the IB, considering that it is pretty small in comparison to what we've been doing. But it's nice seeing that we had price navigate out of IB low, come back within, and now we are hovering IB high with a nice breakout there and currently consolidating. So waiting to see what happens if we do want to hold above IB high, maybe navigate up to those extension levels. I'll look to right now. I mean, I'm eyeing longs as long as we hold above IB high.
Very awesome. Thank you for that, Joey. Jack, let's take a peek. I know you're going to be busy.
Haha. Yeah, so I am currently long oil, looking at, I just got long within the last 5 minutes, looking for supports all the way down to 73, although I'm not going to let it move that far against me. If we do start dropping down here, I'll stop and then re-enter at 73. As far as indexes go, I'm looking short the weakest, long the strongest. I still think, we're in a two-sided trading market. We had that even here today with the markets being down. Yesterday, my scanner showed that the Dow was leading. The Dow and the Russell were leading down, and the NASDAQ and the ES were the most that had trended up, even though they didn't even trend up that much. So if we do get pullbacks into the end of the day, I'm looking for longs in the NASDAQ, similar to Joey. I got a limit down at 29,186 area. And then I got a limit above us in the YM at 52,711. So going to be patiently waiting for those areas to come into, whichever one trades first. Maybe they both trade. We'll find out. But really interesting. I've been on top of that oil trade for the last few days, and that's kind of been my go-to. And that's one of the things I'm going to watch. In the history of conflict in this whole thing has been oil rallying into the weekend and then something happening over the weekend and then a blow off top on Sunday. Maybe that happens again. Maybe it doesn't. But I do think going until Friday, you're going to continuously see probably some nervous hedgers putting on some positions. From where they're putting it on will determine. But that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, for sure. We had a great conversation this morning with Arjun and then yesterday with Abdul Aziz, and they're both of the frame of mind that there's not going to be any real serious peace accord that lasts any amount of time here. So I'm not surprised that the market's doing what it's doing. Tanya, what are you thinking?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, this morning was brutal. Definitely. Like I agree with Joey. I tried to short the Nasdaq and then that 1020 wick took me out and then we just like slowly dropped down to my target. But yeah, the fact that we couldn't break to new lows below London, the 5 a.m. lows today, and we held and we continued rallying higher, it makes me intraday bullish today. And yeah, I'm gonna be eyeing the Nasdaq and ES to see if we have another retracement and possibility for longs today. I think Nasdaq could get to 29,560s and 580s if we retain some strength.
All right. Awesome stuff. Tanya, I need you to do me a favor this afternoon, though. You got to keep these two under control a little bit.
You got it.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good
good luck
luck.
to you.
Oh my God. On that note, I am going to tip for the chat. I wish you guys the best of all possible outcomes on any trades you do or do not take today, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. What's up, chat?
What up?
What up? What up? Our World Cup queen.
Oh boy, yeah. Here we are. No World Cup game today. So sad.
No,
Reeling
yeah.
from the withdrawal.
Did you play soccer? I feel like you did.
No, I didn't remember. Like I
Okay.
played basketball, volleyball. My mom didn't want me to play soccer, so I don't get cold. I don't catch a cold when it's cold and raining out.
It's very thoughtful of your mother. Wish my mother thought that way. She put me outside when it was cold and raining.
Chad did say last time they were like, maybe your mom didn't want to watch your games in the rain. It was more for her. I don't know.
I've seen the Taekwondo clips of you, so I figured you were the Taekwondo competitive master.
Oh my gosh. I did a little bit of that. But I stopped that when I was like right before like around high school basically because I wanted to do full-time more basketball, volleyball, but that was a fun time. I didn't want to do any more push-ups, honestly. I didn't want to do any more push-ups. And yeah, now I'm definitely lost that. I can't do push-ups very well. Are you guys in positions? Yeah. I remember you're long oil, right, Jack?
Yeah, long oil, and I just took my short in the YM. I was looking a little higher. This is kind of the zone I'm looking at, but I do think we just might stall from here. So I just got short. First target is going to be 52,554. My stop's right above that most local high.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we can see if we get an entry here on NAS for longs.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I can see us trading down there and moving back, but yeah, the Nasdaq holding up a little better here.
Yeah,
out of the lows. Even this morning, we had. The Russell got a new low. The Dow got a new low. The Nasdaq did not. The ES did not. The Nasdaq held higher in its overnight range. So you had some pretty good divergence, but that's that type of stuff you really got to be paying attention to on the charts. At least if you're looking at multiple instruments, it's like what's holding lows, what's taking out lows, where do you want to be on the side of the trade later in that day. That information came out basically at 11:30 when we held that higher low in the NQ, we held that higher low in the ES, and we took out lows in the Russell and the Dow. So that's where I go long the Nasdaq and go short the other ones. That's my plan.
Jack,
yeah, I hate how like the last 4-hour candle closed. Such huge wicks in both the Nasdaq and ES.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wish we had continuation to the downside to like I wanted more like to 28,520s if we had held below like previous weekly low, if we held below 29,160. So that's why I'm like, okay, now probably gonna go look for the long side unless we, come back below those levels, the previous day low at least. But yeah.
Jack, did you hit the gym yet?
No, I'm going right after this. Yeah, I'm not typically. I don't wake up early enough to go in the morning. Um, I mean, because I like to be at my desk by like 7:45 Chicago time at least.
Mhm.
So that would mean
Makes sense.
I need to be up realistically at 5:30, which is just like to get to the gym, to go to the gym, to come back from the gym. That's a lot for me to do. So I mean,
Yeah.
my day. What do I do between 3 and 5 o'clock anyway? Everybody I know is still at work.
It's better not to do it. Like the gym's more crowded in the morning anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty dead at 3. Like I get there at 3:30.
I typically go like between New York AM session and like during like 12 to 1.
Yeah. That's
That's a
usually when
good
I
one.
go. Yeah.
Get you away from the nonsense too.
Yeah.
That's a good way to break it. Yeah, I'll do that honestly on days that I don't have this afternoon stream, but um, I've been on it the last 2 or 3 days. So
Oh, really? Cool.
yep, they
Joey,
put
you
me
said
on
you
in the
just got back
afternoon.
from the gym, right?
What's that?
Joey, you said you just got back from the gym?
Yeah, I just did a leg day and I ended up door dashing a double steak bowl from Chipotle. So I didn't have time to go get it. So I just door dashed it while I was at the gym and it was here right when I got home. So
Very efficient.
yeah, yeah. Had to act quick on that one.
Strategery.
Did you add guac? Cooper's asking.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Only after a good day of trading.
Yeah.
You have to
Couple-
earn that guac.
Yeah, you gotta earn that guac. That guac ain't free.
Gotta have the guac.
It's the first time we're all three of us are together. What happened to Salma? She's in the chat today. I was surprised.
Is Salma here?
I saw her in the chat earlier.
Oh, what's up,
She's
Salma?
lurking.
She's always here. She's always watching NinjaTrader live.
Lurker.
Lurking.
Yeah, I'm watching like I have honestly, if I prefer that 130 like does a manipulation and then I want to get in on a pullback, but the 130 leg was to the upside. So yeah, and I want a deeper pullback than that if I were to long. So I'm kind of having this 155 low marked out. If we get below that, I'll be watching what to do next with the NASDAQ.
NASDAQ just staying above its IB high, unable to push back below. Every time it tries, it just buys right back above it.
Where would you want to buy NASDAQ, Joey? Like, what's your level?
I wouldn't mind buying down more towards like 360s. I
Yeah.
think that would be a good trade for some like good risk as well as some good upside. So I would like 360s, and then at that point I would be targeting probably 440s or so.
Yeah, 440s. Got you.
Yeah. Ideally, I mean, my favorite entry would be more towards like the IB mid, which is 29,300, but I don't know that we get down there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
either, I don't know. I don't think it's asking. We've had some deep retracements like recently. So that's why I'm kind of watching this here.
yeah. I mean, you got previous days low around 29,210s. I don't think it's asking much to get down to 300. I mean, that this volatility. I
It
mean,
can happen in a minute.
Yeah,
we are
I guess
we are
I suppose
flat
it
on the
could.
day in the Nasdaq. Believe it or not. I mean, we are flat on the day. Highs 29,560 area with a low of 28,900. I mean, that's 600-point range.
Sure. Yeah.
So a 100-point drop is a blink right now. I think, for the first time in a while, we have it's actually pretty correlated to oil, like while oil was ripping overnight, indexes really got those pukes lower.
Oh yeah.
That was going on at 4 a.m. Definitely want to be paying attention to what's going on with oil. Is it continuing to hold higher lows, or do we break that structure of higher lows? If oil starts getting below 73, I do think the indexes on a bigger time frame are probably going to start breaking out. But as long as it can hold above 73, I just tighten up my stop below this low. But definitely something to watch in oil. Here we are getting a little bit of a turn again. But yeah, I got like 301s immediately below us near your 300 level, Joey. And then, but
Yeah.
my limit's down at 185. So that'd be a much deeper pullback. But the primary action today has been, I guess concluding the overnight session, has been to the downside.
Mm. What do you think about the double? Let's see, IB break? Wouldn't that indicate that we should actually trade mean reversion? I mean, the double IB break, not surprising, just considering that the IB was so small today, especially with the type of volatility that we have. So not surprising that we did get a double break. With that, because we broke the IB low and we are breaking out above IB high, it wouldn't surprise me to see us move higher and go up towards those extension levels. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, obviously I could be wrong. Anything could happen, but the idea I have is maybe we get a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of retracement, and then we do go see those higher pricings, maybe those extension levels up there.
Yep. My level above is going to be 29,502, 500 area, and that's the 50% retracement for the week in the NASDAQ. And then you got yesterday's midpoint is going to be 29,592. So that's the middle of yesterday. So those are my two levels above us. If that ends up trading up first.
You say you have your first level at 500?
500. That's a 50% retracement short for the week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's where I have my actually 50% extension level on the IB.
That's a double level then.
Yeah.
It's also where we started breaking down last night. So, a lot of times when there's too many levels there, I'm like, yeah, sketchy.
I agree.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
Too much confluence.
Looks too good. So too many people are part of the trade. It's too crowded.
Didn't quite get down to the 360s.
We're going to get some movement here soon. We're going to be dead in the water for a bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been like pretty much typical summer action, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah. 100%. Jack, I know you're looking for a boat captain there in Chicago. Listen, I'm no captain, but I might have to catch a flight if you go on the way.
Yeah, I need somebody to drive the boat. I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, I've thought about there is there's a lot of times in the summer there's like a shortage of captains in Chicago. Like you need a license. I don't know how long the class is, but I heard it's pretty hard.
Huh.
Like basically to take people out on a boat. It's captain's license. Think about getting it, dude.
Should. Why not? Yeah, Captain Jack.
Eric, that's what makes a market, man. If you're going up, I'm going down. That's what makes a market. Believe it or not, every trade I've ever taken, somebody's on the other side of it. So I'm pretty used to it by now. Never had a trade where somebody wasn't on the other side of it.
Although honestly, I feel like if too many people agree with me, it's probably not going to go well. It's like something's wrong. I'd rather have people fading me.
Unless we all agree. Like, what was it? Was it Joey? Who was with it? Salma?
For what?
Wait, we were all in like the same. We were all long, but different markets.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
No. Was it Stowe? It was
no.
Stowe.
It was who was it? I'm trying to think. No, it was Stowe.
Yeah, Stowe.
Yeah,
Stowe was long the Nas. Or Joey was long. What were you long? The Nasdaq. Stowe was long the
NASDAQ,
ES. I was long the Dow.
we were all long at different markets. Yep.
And we were all right. We got a nice push into that close. We were like, if we all get stopped out, we might.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
ramen together.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure targets got hit the same time too. Like, been pretty like close vicinity of each other.
Yeah, it was quite the jammer candle to the upside that we, and then it ran another like 200 points. So it was like, well, not only were we right, we were really right. We were too right.
Yeah.
You're too right.
Too right. You ever been too right before? Yeah, I did get stopped out of CL. I'll try it again at 73. The thing is, I have a couple different levels and like we're just leaking down here. I'm still a believer in the CL idea, but I can't just stay long it right now. This 73.53 is like a level. And maybe it holds, but I'll buy the next pullback as opposed to just staying long. Or if I'm looking for a potential flush to 73 in a reversal, but I'd look for that in the Asia session. 73.38 below. So like I just have a few different levels here, but I'm not going to re-enter that trade because that's basically at this point totally correlated with what I think the indexes are going to do. Like if oil flushes, the indexes are going to rip, and it's basically going to be the same trade and correlated risk for me. So I'm just going to right now stay short YM as opposed to relonging CL at this point in time. What is going on? Should charge my phone.
Yeah, Sony 9675 asked me for my thoughts on ES being between a 4-hour FEG, an hour and 1-hour FEG, but relative equal lows below. Yeah, ES is definitely like the weaker one. If I were to short, I'd rather short ES. And I'd be watching the same 5-minute low from 155 to see if we displace below that. And if we get continuation and closing below 930, 830 open. But honestly, it couldn't take out that London low today. Those are relative equal lows, but would rather. I think I'm just gonna see what happens if we break 155 low and how it breaks it. There's a displacement on the 5. I'm gonna in the afternoon. I watch the 5 the most. Like I don't want to be going on a 1-minute time frame, which I usually do at 9:30 because we move a lot faster at 9:30 than we do at 2 p.m. So I don't want to get stopped out. Gonna give wider stops or higher time frame. Yeah, Joey, we're in the 360. Someone says, there you go.
Yeah, I am long here. My entry is not really the best. It's 376. We did bounce off those 360s. So I am long just a few micros here on NASDAQ. I'll give it to 320s as a stop. Which we are getting a little bit of a bleed here. So we'll see if we want to hold here or if we do go run that. Those 320s.
Yeah, that pop during oil during London was crazy, Jack. Were you around for that? Like, were you awake?
No.
Oh,
but
God.
I just had some automated orders going that I was from the previous night. And then I also got long the morning low and ran that up to highs. And I just relong because we bounced off that 38 level. So I'm going to put my stop around 73. I'm going to keep this tight, 73, like 20 here. I mean, the ATRs are pretty big in CL right now. On the 15-minute chart, they're pushing 75. We were really calm for a while. And if I was saying in a video I was making, it was like the oil market, I think, leads the news. Like, you see accumulation, like you saw the oil market starting to get bid a couple, like Monday, Tuesday, really, like even Friday of last week. And then Monday was starting to get bid. And then, of course, Tuesday was like the escalation. But you really see it in the price action. And the same thing if you go back to like when the conflict began. I always think there's people more than any market, like people really know what's going on, connected people. And that's like all they trade on, whether it's the Saudis or like these giant oil companies. They got great information, and it's not hard for them to push that one market around once some information slips, versus like the stock market's a little harder to push around because it's much bigger. But when you got giant corporations who are probably very in tune with the information centers and what's going on both sides of the conflict, really.
Yeah.
And there's money to be made when if the Iranians know they're going to launch some rockets at some ships, I bet they're positioning themselves in the oil markets. That's really not that difficult to do.
Market Maker Mario said he was around. It was a fun ride.
Hey, what up, Mario? Mario is one of my OGs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He's my day one.
Does he know you from grade school?
No.
Back before Joey started trading, Joey.
Not that day one.
What's a day one to you? How long ago are we talking?
Oh man, it's kind of hard to put a number on that. I mean, I feel like
Let me drag my oil into the view.
I'm to think about that actually. What would be considered a day one? Well, what would be like, when did y'all like have friends that actually stuck around and like they didn't fall off? You know what I mean? I feel like that would be classified as like a day one. It's like where you get to that age where like you have friends.
Wait, are
like,
you friends in real life?
No, me and Mario never met in real life, but
Okay.
he's like the homie.
So he's a day one. So you and him been on the internet since day one.
Yeah, pretty much. Since I got on the internet, Mario's been around.
When Joey created his username on AIM.
AOL.
Yeah. What was your username, Joey?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Tanya, I want to know yours.
I'm a little bit young for AOL, honestly. I was like I wasn't allowed to use the computer at that time.
You know what? Neither was I. I don't even remember mine. I think I used my dad's email.
Like MySpace and AOL. Like
MySpace. Oh man. I'll never forget you could like have like a top friends list on MySpace.
And you could like choose your top friends, right?
Yeah,
like your
you
top
could.
7. It's not even like who you interact with. It's like you get to choose. So it's like, okay, you're knocked off the list this week.
Yeah.
You're
and it was
5
bro,
now.
it was personal, bro. I mean, it was all kinds of personal. If you got knocked off that top friends list, bro, you're having a conversation.
Oh,
Betrayal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had some emo music on my page. Be like,
you'd like put your favorite songs on there.
Yeah, some Sum 41 or something. Cause I'm in too deep.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck's Friendster?
Oh, it's for creeps.
That's a poll right now. People ask, what platform did you start on? Friendster, MySpace, or Facebook? Interesting.
Oh. All right.
Someone said, I've never seen it. I've seen a fax machine. These people still use fax machines.
Oh, yeah.
Friendster was before MySpace. Wow. What about Neopets? Webkins.
Can you still log into MySpace? I don't know my login, but
I think it's
I
like
thought they closed it now.
I think isn't it like just a like purely music site now for like bands or something?
they should have kept the original infrastructure and let people log in, just for the fact that some people would maybe still log in.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
It costs money to host.
it can't be that much.
I don't know how many users they have.
Well, they could probably determine who's like active versus like, I don't know. I never got an email that they're wiping my profiles from 8th grade though, so I'm a little upset.
Wiping your profile where on MySpace?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know if they did
recently?
it. I don't know if they did or if they didn't. I haven't. I'm gonna try to log in right now. We're gonna pull up Jack's MySpace that has been logged in since 2008.
Oh, Tracy says MySpace still exists. There you go.
Tracy, add me. I'll put you in my top 8.
Tanya had an iPhone too. I had a Razor, pink Razor.
Man, I remember when those first came out, dude. They were so popular.
It was so cool.
Everybody, dude. If you didn't have a razor, you weren't cool. You weren't in the cool kids.
I had a pink Razor.
Really? I had a hot pink one too.
Oh,
Wow.
look at us.
Remember when you could call people and like when you call them that they could set the ringer to a song, so you'd sit there and just listen to a song as you're calling somebody?
Yeah, why can't you do that anymore?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. I feel like you'd sign up with your parents' credit card off of like an infomercial at like 11 o'clock at night. It's like, call now, and you'd be like, "Where's my mom's credit card?" Probably, what's this $12 charge? Like, Mom, I need a ringback tone.
I want Crazy Frog.
Dude, I need to get a ringback tone immediately.
What year is it?
Tom's got an Instagram. I think it's called Tom from MySpace. I used to follow him. He's a photographer now. Dude just sold it for 500 million and just decided to take pictures. Kind of ironic for a dude that hosted a picture hosting website. I actually logged onto my Facebook for the first time in like years today. And I was looking back at some photos. I'm like, man, Facebook used to be fun. You know, you could just post whatever you want, how you get canceled.
People would like expose people after nights out and just tag them in those crazy pictures.
Yeah, yeah. And you just take like 30 photos, just doing goofy stuff, and nobody cared. Now it's like Instagram's like flex or nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're posting pictures at a game. You better walk yourself down to the front seats and get it, because nobody's gonna like it if it's from the nosebleeds. What happened to society?
I don't know. I remember those like chain text messages where like it was like forward this to 10 people or else like this girl is gonna come back from the dead and haunt you. I would get so paranoid from those. I would forward them. Yeah.
Thank goodness. I feel like you still forward those, Tanya. Let's be honest.
Thankfully, those aren't as popular anymore. Nah, I wouldn't.
10 years of bad luck if you don't blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, man, I better do this.
Took a million years. It's like, okay, forward. And then you have to choose who to forward.
Oh, my grandma used to send those emails. Like, you know, like when people used to just forward email chains of like stories or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my grandma for sure. She's the reason I got viruses on my computer. She used to call me when her computer broke, and I'd go over to her house and it'd be like unplugged because a cleaning lady like vacuumed the floor. I was like, Grandma, let me get this for you.
Seeds of Karma says they had a Nokia, bro. Those phones were indestructible. Didn't matter what you did with that phone. You could throw it against a brick wall and it would still operate perfectly.
Talk about a fumble of a company. Motorola was based out of Chicago too. Now I feel like there's so much dominance amongst the phone companies that like I can't see a future where like Apple and like Samsung aren't leading, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll eventually happen, but
I think Google has a phone, like the Google One.
True.
Something like that, but mostly it is, Apple and Samsung. You used to be so many more Motorola, Nokia.
I feel like the most of the components of the Google phone are made by Samsung though, but I'm not sure.
Who made the Sidekick? I remember I didn't get that one. That was the next coolest one after the Razor.
Oh, that was, I thought, cooler. That thing flips so easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did.
If I saw a kid with a sidekick, I'm like, you are rich, dude.
literally.
Your
What
parents
was
like you.
there was another one that's like one of the BlackBerry that's like super popular too.
Yeah, I mean, not as I think just I mean, my dad had a BlackBerry. He'd give me his old one. But
Oh yeah.
those things crack so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the screen cracked.
All right, Nasdaq, can we go up to my target here?
Yeah, I mean, come on and move.
Above 400.
I got one more level above in a YM at 710s, but this has been how long have we been overlapping in these bars now? Now an hour of overlap here.
Mm-hmm. Just can't get this thing to move up higher here.
It's interesting that actually the ES and the NASDAQ are a little weaker here than the YM is. So you need to see that YM turn.
You would think my 3 micros would move the market, right?
I was thinking that.
Wow, the Nasdaq's just flat on the day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that movement. It's like the people that watch, like your average news channel. They say market's flat. You're like, I swear, man, they were moving. You have no idea how big that sell-off was this morning. We were down like 1.8%. I know.
Yeah.
Like we were down a couple percent or almost 2% in the not the Nasdaq, but the Russell. The Russell was the weakest today. The percentage change.
I think we were down like that it was. Oh.
Let's see what we were down on the lows. I'll measure for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, well, we were down 1.7% overnight, I guess, around there, roughly. So, I mean, that's a big
Things
rally.
change quick.
Market can't agree on nothing. What's agreeing right now? It's agreeing to go nowhere.
Tomorrow we have unemployment data, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At 8:30, maybe tomorrow will be more interesting. And then Friday, I don't see nothing else. Okay. We need Trump to start talking again. But honestly, he starts speaking, and that's when literally it can point to the bar that stopped me out right there.
Careful what you wish for.
At 10:20, yeah. Well, I got stopped out at 10:19 because I put my stop up to this high, and then bam, 10:20, back up.
Yeah, Tracy, I was just looking at gold getting through the regular trading hour session high here right now as we're speaking. Let's see what that low came off of. I didn't really study that yet. Definitely a nice move out of lows in gold, though. Might look for some continuation tomorrow.
Jack, maybe I need your 25-minute timer on this trade.
Yeah, well, it kind of screwed me the other day because I got out of a trade that went like 400, 300 points my way.
Oh, no.
It depends, The one thing I'll do is just like move a stop down, like, or up. Kind of protect that local high, depending how wide my stop are. But I feel like you always use tighter stops than me anyway.
Yeah, someone said that Trump started yapping at 4:10 a.m. this morning. Yeah, during that huge drop, right? And then he said something about pushing oil prices.
And he was up that early.
I was
Go
gonna
to
say,
bed. Go to
was he
bed,
actually
Trump.
up that early?
4:10? Geez, who's he talking to at 4:10 in the morning beside himself? My goodness. That's early. We are gonna squeeze me here. Oh man, what gold is freaking moving.
Oh, he's in Turkey.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ankara. What you gonna do, brother? Gold just ATR expansion on the 5-minute here, as Tracy brings that up.
NASDAQ still holding above its IB high. I think we can get a nice move here.
Yeah, I'm about to take my CL off again. And move my stop up at least. Even if we sweep a sweepy here, I might just take that. Let's see.
We can get above 420. I think we could go to my target at 440 pretty quick.
Joey, do you think Trump's getting a hair transplant in Turkey right now?
He 100% is, bro.
The
100%.
peace negotiations are covered.
He's trading services right now.
He's like, listen, we can make a deal. If he comes back with flow, though, I'm writing down that number for when I get older. Yeah, we're just building up here, brother, on your NQs.
Yeah. I don't know if you know who Tyler is, TG Capital. Him and I are going to go get a hair transplant together and do an IRL stream with it.
I was going to say, you got to vlog it.
Yeah.
You got to vlog it.
Wait, really, though?
We might. We've been talking about it for some time.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Trading are you awake while they do it? Yeah, you're awake, right?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a rejection off those 420s.
Just kidding. Man, this is
JK,
really start
bro.
teasing you. Like, this is where I try not to overthink anything. I'm just like, you know what? My risk is on the table.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, it's either gonna go or it's not. So
yeah,
there's nothing to really do about it. I'm not gonna go to break even this early, especially with the ATR being what it is. Just doesn't make sense.
You might as well just not take the trade then. You're just
gonna let it play out. I mean, I still feel pretty good about higher pricing here. Just it might take a week or so to get there.
That is the theme of this market, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently we got to stay up all night long. You guys want to trade it? You guys want to trade Europe with me tonight? Forget sleeping. Yeah, I'm so tempted to overmanage my positions. I'm just like, sit here. Chat, how y'all doing? What are y'all in? What's your market? Can we get some likes? Can we beg for likes?
How many likes do we have?
Dude,
I gotta refresh my YouTube. Surely we don't have 18 likes. That's what I'm showing. Okay, 120. Yeah, there we go.
I learned something. I feel so silly because I just learned something the other day with NinjaTrader that you can scroll like this.
Hmm.
I did not know that.
On your mouse wheel.
No, I'm clicking and dragging the bottom to scale.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
literally did not know that. I don't know why I
What were
didn't.
you doing before?
Just using my mouse wheel.
Oh, okay.
Or like this thing. Like I mean, this is different, but like I didn't know how to scale. It's like if nobody shows you that, like how do you know?
That's true. You
You know
need
what I'm saying? Like
tutorials.
I'm not just clicking around. We need tutorials. I'm gonna start making them.
Go
I
for it.
see.
People want them.
I'm sure they're out there, but you gotta dig for them. I mean, they're out
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah. I mean, even so, like it's just good to have more of them
yeah, for sure.
out, and like people trust you because they know that they know you and you've been using it, you know.
Uh-huh.
So it's different.
Yeah, for sure. As opposed to if you, I'm sorry, but if you just see somebody in the back office of NinjaTrader, you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this video.
Or like anyone, like just a random person, like you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know how they trade. I don't know if this is like the actual way to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
See, Joey, did you get any good A plus setup on the IB? No, I did not. I after this morning, seeing Price doing what it was doing, I walked away. So I wasn't at the charts when we um, started breaking that IB level.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got here? Please do something.
Like I saw us break below IB low, but like getting back above there, I wasn't around. I was at the gym. So didn't really take anything on the IB today.
Oh, YM's coming down now. The close of this candle, I think I'm gonna tighten my stop right above it at this point. I need to see us through like 590, 590s, really.
And we're still flirting with this IB high on NAS, just can't go anywhere. Boring.
Yeah. Monothu, Tanya, are you expecting to go back and take out lows now that it took out London highs and New York AM session high? No, honestly, because like we haven't rejected continuously making new lows since then. Like 130, I would have wanted at 2 p.m. to have another breakable swing low and displacement. Like that's why I have some swing lows marked out and alerts there, but we haven't gone anywhere, so not really expecting that. The ATR for the last 5 days on NASDAQ is 733. We moved about 650 points already today. So it could literally just stay with this range for the day. And that would be normal. It's not really anything
700.
exciting.
That's pretty wild.
The problem is that the moment I lose patience on this trade and I just take my profit, it's gonna rip like 1,000 points.
Probably. It's usually what happens.
Yeah. Okay, trying to make another push to stay above IB high again this time.
I'm taking off my CL for a couple of ticks. I just, once again, gave it a little room, been in it for 25 minutes, and it's kind of the same trade. Still like the idea, but with this low of a day right now, I don't want the correlated risk. Not trying to take. I don't care if they both win, but I'd hate to see them both lose more than I'd like to see them both win, you know?
What I will do is I will move my target down to 27 instead of 40. Which I should actually
Flat
hit.
top, looked like a flat top breakout on the 15-minute time frame.
Okay, there we go. Target 27 hit.
Nice. See if we squeeze up to that 500.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to watch here. If it has a nice push past those 428s. 427.
Yeah, 420 was brutal.
Always is.
So that what Farm loves that level. Or no, he loves the 69 level. That's what he says all the time.
And right back down. See, that would have been annoying because if I had kept my profit target at 440, it would have stopped 2.5 points away
Yeah.
from filling me and then just going back down. Like that would have been annoying.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like these wicks just really.
Like I sat in it for that long for you to come 2 points away. Like that would have been.
It's adjusting on the fly, you know, not getting that type of movement you want to get and then moving your targets down. I mean, that's great decision making in real time. It's a difference of, you know, market observation in your original trade plan and, you know, it moving that like that's one thing I will watch for like the 25-minute timer. If I'm not going to take off the trade, it's like, am I going to move my like target? I need something off. Like we're not moving, you know, and that can save you from, you know, I mean, maybe we reverse here now. Did you have multiple on there or just have one?
I had 3 micros on there. It was all in, all out.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but there you go. I mean, probably feels real good that you got that off. As
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And it's just so crazy how big, you know, in 5 minutes, you're moving 50 points here, even in this tight range. You know, that's $300.
Yeah.
It adds up. It adds up.
Well, let's see what we do here. We are pushing back below the IB high. I don't know. That's a pretty nasty wick there on the 5 minute.
I'm going to bring my NASDAQ into view now that I don't have my position in CL on, show you guys where I'm looking to buy. We can get down there at 85.75.
Any more fishing trips coming up, Jack?
You know what? My dad was trying to book one with me, but I just am so busy that I couldn't do it. So I told him to go with my other brother, but yeah, nothing far. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I'm going fishing next just with my daughter though. I'm just gonna take her to try to catch her first bluegill.
Ooh,
Nothing.
nice.
Yeah.
How old is she?
But 2. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little Barbie pole or something at Walmart and throw a worm on a hook and you know have her fishy. She's like she's fine. I mean she's 2.5. She understands like what a fish is. I don't think she understands the concept of catching one.
Yeah.
But I want to get it done. So I'm gonna go do that next week.
Nice,
But
that'll be fun.
yeah. How old were you when you caught your first fish?
Man, I don't even know, but obviously it would been pretty young because I grew up on a lake, so
Oh, you did.
yeah,
Didn't know that.
yeah.
Nice.
Where I'm from in Arkansas, we have a lake. It's called Bull Shoals Lake. Pretty massive lake.
Bull shoals.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times fast.
It's a pretty massive lake. I mean, it runs through Arkansas and Missouri. Um,
Oh wow.
yeah. And I mean, it ain't no Lake Michigan, obviously. But it's a big lake. But we had a boat dock on Bull Shoals, and
Nice.
we were down there, every weekend fishing. And then obviously like during the summers, we were down there all the time. We'd have friends over, family would travel up and come hang out on the dock and like for the weekend. And so I pretty much lived on the lake between fishing and wakeboarding. That was my childhood.
Nice. Yeah, I never got into wakeboarding as a kid. I wish I was that cool, but did a little skiing. My dad would mostly just kick my butt on a what's it called? A tube. Wait, is it? I don't know if this is true. Is it illegal to run 2 tubes at once? Somebody said that the other day. I was like, did they change the laws? Because we definitely did that when we were kids.
I
So
don't,
I can totally understand why it would be because it is pretty
yeah,
dangerous when those ropes cross. You're
yeah,
so
that's dangerous.
decapitated.
Have you seen, I don't know, have you ever seen those kite tubes?
Yeah,
They're banned now, but
yeah. Thank
dude,
goodness.
people were dying off that. That was so dangerous, bro. Like I remember I did them once, one day. My one of my best buddies back then, they bought a kite tube. And at first, like, we were driving around a cove and tubing on it. And so we weren't really getting up high because we were in a cove. There was no wind to like get underneath it. And
Yeah.
so I got on it and they decided to take me out into the middle of the lake. And I was the first one out of our group that went all the way up on
Oh
this kite
God.
tube. Bro, I freaked out, dude. It was so scary. And then eventually there's another day that they went and my buddy, his mom actually broke her leg on
Oh
it.
my God.
She went up so high and she had fallen off, and hitting water at that speed and that height is like hitting concrete you
Oh my
know?
gosh.
And so she
Horrible.
ended up breaking her leg after falling off. And so, dude, I'm glad they're banned. Like they're insane.
No, for sure. And if they wouldn't be banned, like people would definitely hurt themselves. Also, yeah, people getting paralyzed from like the whiplash. I mean,
Yeah.
tubing, believe it or not, like you can. Yeah, I mean, I've skipped across this water like stone before.
Yeah. Chad, if you've never seen a kite tube, just YouTube it. Search kite tube on YouTube. You'll see like how crazy those things are.
Oh, man, we are doing nothing here. We just came down and bid right back up. I'm losing patience.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, the wicks, see, look at, I don't know if you can see my chart, but look at the 5 minute wicks above and below IB high there. Like
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
I. I mean, even if we sweep higher, I think we're gonna just crash right back down. But it'll be like one of those takeout moves and then reversal. That's like super fast and hard to get into.
I mean, we've had 5 minute candles that are basically, almost dojis in a row.
Pretty crazy.
Think I might actually. I was looking at the weather. Dude, I might try to go fishing this weekend. It's supposed to be kind of nice. 80s. Might do some like early morning catfishing or something.
Nice. I just do late night catfishing.
Honestly, I think that's the best during summer. But there is some. It can be fun going or like doing early morning, like getting out there like 5 o'clock in the morning.
I was talking about online.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
you online catfishing. I see.
just catching predators. Yeah, oil's kind of moving up here now too, but ever so slowly, just as slow as everything else.
Yeah, pretty boring market. Bull Shoals Lake seems as big as Lake Mead on the map. It's a massive lake. It's huge.
What is a bull shoal? Besides a very hard word to say.
Well, Bull Shoals is I don't know. It's a town there in Arkansas, but
It's got to be a last name of some pioneer. Somebody look this up. What's the root word of bull shoal? I always like finding these things out. Like, what is a bull shoal?
let's find out. How did Bull Shoals Lake get its name?
Dude, we might not get a move till algo time. Jeez.
Bull Shoals Lake got its name. You're actually kind of right, dude. Bull Shoals Lake got its name from early French hunters and trappers who referred to the area as boil, meaning large spring.
Here we go. Do a lot of Googling when I'm bored. Just come up with fun facts, you know? Everyone's always like, how do you know that? I'm like, well, I just Google things when I'm bored.
Because they pronounced so yeah. So
Bull shoal.
the early English speaking explorers pronounced boil as bull. And so that's how that lake got its name.
Mm,
Huh.
now you know.
Yeah.
Mr. Ratchet, 4 years.
Yeah. Say pretty close. I mean, 3.5, 4.
But I started learning at a time where there's like a whole lot less information. So I think you can do it a lot quicker now. I
Yeah.
mean, depending on the person, but
Yeah, everybody has their own journey with it.
gosh, what's his name? Marty Schwartz. I think he's like a pretty famous trader. I think it took him 10.
10 years?
Yep.
Wow.
Martin Schwartz, I think. Marty Schwartz, one of the two.
Wow, we've literally done nothing.
Seriously, like we haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to come back when it was moving, but then I realized you might not come back.
No, I'm back. I'm back. Woohoo! How long did it take each of you to become consistently profitable? That's a good question. Like 3 years for me.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty close. Maybe 3.5.
Basically, like as long as it takes to graduate college, probably for most people.
Yeah.
But a whole lot more frustrating, not as fun.
Definitely.
Not as much drinking involved for most people. Unless you're Jim.
You have to be a different breed, chat, of a person. Get slapped around by the market for years and smile back at it every time.
Exactly. Get knocked down, get back up.
Yeah.
Fall down 7 times, stand up 8.
Sister, see, Joey, your sister lives in Bella Vista, 5 killer lakes there to fish near Rogers. Yeah, Rogers is a good place. I like the whole NWA area. I actually almost moved there.
Glenn Belden says, speak for yourself. All right. That's what I'm doing. Yes, Market Maker Mario, that is who I'm referring to. Yeah, managing risk is a lot of people's problems. And I mean, the art of trading is really risk management. Staying consistent in the size. Part of the tool that I talked about in my edge segment was, how to calculate remaining consistent in your size using average range, because different markets are going to require different sizes to get the same amount of risk number. I think it's really doesn't make sense to use the same size stop in every time of the day at every market. The Russell is going to have a different amount of contracts, and the micro Russell is going to have a way different amount of contracts than the micro NASDAQ because of the volatility and the notional value of those contracts. So, that you just got to be, first of all, aware of that math. Can't be trading, a 2 lot in the M2K and a 2 lot in the MNQ and expect consistent results. If you're, you could be profitable in one market and not profitable in the other. And realistically, those trades should at least break even. But if you're not sized appropriately, that's not going to be the case.
Chat NinjaTrader's put in the comment there if you want a chance to be a mod. Discord.
Really?
Got a link right there.
Ooh. Ronald, is there a way to save the configurations in your ATR tool if you change them? Let me double check. If there isn't, I'll get back to you with an update, and because I'll continue to update that tool. But maybe if you just save it in your layout, I'll check. I'll get back to you. I'll be on tomorrow, I think, for midday markets. So if you're on.
Evershine Detailing asked me with a 5-minute FEG on NASDAQ and looks bearish, doesn't it? Yeah, I could see the argument for that. Yeah, we rejected from there. And we'll see if we have continuation. So far, we dug up into there twice. Very slow.
So Ronald, you can save it in your chart with the layout. If you save your layout, it should save. But I'll update it so you can save it in the tool as well. How do you detach? Leave your desk. Go do something else. It's probably
Get a hobby, honestly.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, just find something that you like to do for fun and just go do it. For me, it's fishing.
learn how to play guitar. Pick your voices.
And I'm not that good at fishing. But I still go and do it.
Yeah, this is getting freaking brutal.
If I lived near an ocean, it'd be diving. I'd go diving all the time.
Oh yeah, I have to get, honestly, I'm gonna go look to get scuba certified soon. I want to go to like Key Largo, like to go scuba diving.
That's where I got certified, and it's awesome. Like the visibility there, you'll have like 100-foot visibility down there.
Oh wow,
It's crazy. Yeah.
Cool.
that's sick.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only place to get certified where I live is in a quarry that's freezing cold.
Oh no.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
no.
I'm not into that.
You'd have to wear like a really thick wetsuit.
Yeah, and it's not cool. It's still uncomfortable. I avoid. All right. I think we're going to move by 3:30.
Think so?
Okay. He thinks we're gonna move by 3:30.
I mean, that'd be great.
This is actually one of the slowest afternoons I've been on so far.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Same.
A very small range, yeah. But since we got on at like 2, what's the range? It's a 100-point range in the NASDAQ since we started at 2. Vlad APD asked Tanya, what do you want to see on your chart to go short? I see like a nice 5-minute candle displacing, or at least closing below the previous 5-minute candle. Look at all these wicks on the 5-minute. Looks like garbage.
Yeah, the 5-minute wicks are horrible.
Yeah.
And they're
like I don't want like the 5-minute this morning was terrible too. So like this is even gonna be even worse because it's the afternoon.
I was telling Jack if you can see my chart there, and it's right at the IB high line too. Like the wicks are above and below, just insane.
Yeah, we're really glued to that IB level there.
Yeah.
You said that was IB mid?
No, it's IB high. IB mid's at 29,300.
Oh. Yep.
That would be where I would love to get long.
Yep. I like 305, 300 area. Deep breaths.
I saw the signs opened up.
Nasdaq once again trying to make another push. Just
Brian.
need to get out of this. Chat, how are you guys doing? Let's do a little temp check with the chat. Everybody nice and green on the day? Or red? Or break even?
Yeah, let me know, Chad. Did you guys take a trade this afternoon?
Real more
You got
fluid,
taco
green.
last night and it took all night to break even. So string bean trader. Green but barely green. Sip and proof. Green
Okay.
done pre-lunch hour. Mandu Traderson. Ronald Culp 369 is green on the day. Took a long. Vernie Clark blew one of his accounts. Market maker Mara, you said you took the day off after a good overnight. Oh yeah, what was your trade overnight during London session, right? Evershine detailing is red today. I'm also red today because I tried one trade during the morning and then that wick 1020 took me out. 1019, 1020.
Okay, so we have a lot of green in the chat. It's good to see.
That is good to see. Watching ES, it's definitely weaker than the NASDAQ.
I got 6 minutes for my prediction to come true.
So we're gonna start moving by 2:30. Okay.
Yeah. If we don't, I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna pack it up, get out of here, call it a day.
Right. Wait. When did you enter your trade? The 20 is this the 25-minute rule, or
I've
is
been
it
in.
just like
I moved my stop down, so I either move my stop down or get out of the trade.
yeah?
The-
So it's
I
been
mean,
25 minutes already,
Yeah,
right?
the trade
Gotcha.
the trade decision still holds true, and it's just a matter of like lightening up.
Risk.
Yeah, by reducing my stop size or my position size, which I've only really had the option to do once, or one of the two. I also technically reduced my position size because I was long oil too, and I just took it off because I was like, it's going to be probably the same outcome. And if it's not going to react right away, I didn't want to sit in two. We haven't gone anywhere.
Nope.
Either.
Chat, I know the markets are boring, but what we could do to spice this stream up is all come together as one group and just hit that like button with some serious authority, a little thumbs up button challenging you to a thumb war. You can go ahead and smash that up, maybe get the likes up to 300. I think we can do, chat. I think we can do 300 easy, chat. Say no more. I like that. Maybe, chat, if we get the likes to 300, the market will move. Maybe you guys can get the
Maybe,
market
just
to do something.
maybe.
Yeah.
Charles Spradlin says, no trade. I'm battling thinking I'm smarter than the chart thing. Biggest goal is to learn to see down days or up days. I don't know how y'all always know there's more. I think it's just screen time experience. And a lot of it is also like me looking at the ATR for the day. So like I said earlier, the ATR in the last 5 days for NASDAQ is 733. We already moved 650 on the day. There's no news left.
Yeah.
So why am I going to think that we're going to break a new high of the day or low? So it's more like a range trade. So if I were to take a trade, I would go for just inside the range, like a retracement trade, like target and not target a lot. Just go for base hits.
Yeah, quick scalps.
Oh, thanks, Mabellinia. Mabel Liliana. All right, we'll see.
300 by 330, guys. Is that what I heard? 300 likes by 330 to move the market. Can I get a bid now? Can I get an offer now? Guys, I am going to be stuck in this position until 4 o'clock if we don't get 300 likes. 300 by 330 now. We got
to help Jack out, chat. Everybody hitting the like button. That'll help Jack get the market to move.
Yeah. I'm going to blame you all for my stop out if it doesn't get 330. No.
And if you really want to give the market a push, hitting that subscribe button will also do that.
Well, a push or a shove? I'm kind of looking for a shove here. Can we officiate make those like a push is higher and a shove is lower? Does that make sense?
What is it?
Like a push is higher and a shove is lower. Like if you push the market, it's going up, and if you shove the market, it's going down.
Makes sense.
Oh man, not
And
Jim's
then
basement again.
thumb it up, or Jack spends the night in Jim's basement until we get enough likes. Oof.
He's shouting down to me. Do you want another martini? Gin, okay. That's all I got.
No, Jack is short on the YM, definitely not NASDAQ. He said
Yeah.
he'd rather long the strongest, NASDAQ's the strongest, or short the weakest. NASDAQ's perking up again, but we'll see here soon.
Yeah, I actually
Whether
haven't
it
ordered.
wants to do anything more.
I haven't ordered to buy the Nasdaq if we trade lower, actually. So it's been my plan since I got on, and well, we haven't gone anywhere.
You said 330. We didn't get 300 likes. That's why.
Oh well, now it's gonna. We're
269.
so close, guys. When we get that through, I mean, I'm gonna give it another 3 minutes. 300 by 333. Can I get an offer now? Can I get a like now? Can I get a subscribe, please? Bring subscribes, please. Bring YM to the knees.
Holy. We are getting close.
Joey will take me fishing too.
I will.
Dude, actually, I bought a pull off Instagram the other day. They really got me with an ad.
Oh no.
They got me with an ad. I do not need another poll, as I'm sure you know. Like I do not need another poll. But man, they got me with an ad.
Man, you are the target audience. Holy.
I'm sitting here. I'm doom scrolling. I'm looking at my positions. I was like, man, where am I gonna put this thing?
NASDAQ third time rejecting.
It had interchangeable rod tips though that were medium and medium light action, and I was like, all right, I guess I don't have one of those. And then as soon as I bought that, I've been getting hit with nothing but fishing lure ads.
No, I bet. Yeah.
I'm like, God, they're so good at this stuff.
For the lure ads, is it by the same company?
No, I mean, who knows? It didn't. It was this company. You know what? I'll tell you what. When I get it, I'm gonna bring it on stream. But it was nice. It was a wood handle, interchangeable rod tips, medium light action, and it came with a reel. Dude, it was like $120, $130. I was like, all right. What type of rod are you using? Well, I mean, you're catfishing. You're probably using bigger. What tests? What pound tests?
Yeah, I usually use 20-pound
20-pound braid or mono?
mono.
Using mono.
Yeah.
I use braid with a fluoro leader.
It's probably, I mean, that's smart because like that, those catfish can break your line.
Yeah. I'm not catching any of those, but I would.
I fish though, we don't really have we have more channel cats than anything. And we have flatheads, but like they're not those channel cats aren't very big, so I don't have to use anything that's like crazy.
Got any blueies?
We do have some blues, but overly populated in channels.
Interesting. Have you been practicing with my bow? I am part of the Chicago Archery Club.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Do you have your own bow or do you rent it?
No, I got my own.
What? Where do you even buy that? They have like those stores?
Cabela's.
Bass Pro. You can get some
they got different shops. I mean, depends on how serious of a bow you're gonna get, but I mean, probably not anywhere in New York. I doubt there's a bow store.
I've been to an archery place before, and I did an introduction type thing.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to get into. I could see you being along an archer, like a longbow, dressing up like a princess and like saving the kingdom.
Katniss Everdeen. Zelda. I don't know.
Yes, Zelda, you would crush it. Am I expecting the Nasdaq to hit my buy limit like during algo time or something? I have no idea when it's going to hit it. I just want to buy it if it does.
The NASDAQ at 300s.
Well, we didn't get 300, but we're starting to get that movement by 330.
It's possible.
We need 22 more likes, chat. Out of 677, I think we got 22 people to hit that like.
If you don't hit the likes, you hate puppies.
Now you gotta hit the likes. Do you have like quotas? Yes. Or we end up in Jim's basement.
All right. Now the question is, can I get my targets in 24 minutes? I don't think so. Although oil is picking up. Not that it's gone anywhere. Wow. How incredibly boring. This is actually like one of the tightest ranges. For like a big range day though, that's the thing. It's like, it's not like today was boring, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like they
afternoon.
shut it off at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was a little more surprising for me is, typically lower volatility comes with a similar attitude in the morning, and just not the case here. We had decent volatility overnight and in the open, and they're off the coast of France.
France.
That's like literally true. The biggest traders I know just like yacht all summer in France, or at least a month.
For a month? When? Which month though? Like July or August? I feel like all of Europe goes on vacation during August. Nothing gets done.
I mean, last year I know they did June.
June's Yacht Week in Croatia too. They want 2 yachts. Did you have a good 4th of July? What'd you do?
I had some friends in town and I treated them to a true Midwest. My one friend was in town from Miami, and he's never been out of Miami for 4th of July. So we did a little Midwest. Went to this lake called Lake Geneva, which is a pretty big, they call it the Hamptons of Chicago. And then
That's cool.
did some jet skiing and went to a carnival, rode the zipper till I almost puked. Oh boy, man. You ever lock that thing up? So you ever been on a zipper?
No.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay, so the zipper, It's people here know what the zipper is, but like, or does anybody? It's basically like a carnival ride that just like spins you around, and you have like a little bit of control over it because you can like lock the brakes. But like, as you're picture like a Ferris wheel, okay? But like one that the Ferris wheel, as the Ferris wheel is spinning, you can also spin your little cage, so you're kind of like locked in one of
Oh,
those
wow.
cages. Yeah, and you can rock it back and forth. Um, But yeah, so my one friend, he didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't like roller coasters. I'm like, you're getting in it, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was fun. And, fireworks
Is that like a
fireworks and
fair?
boating. Yeah, it was a fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Carnies and the whole nine.
Oh, I see. I just Googled it now. I see what it is. Whoa, that's a lot. Get really dizzy.
Yeah.
No funnel cake before that.
No.
That's nice. Did you guys have barbecue or like did you have fair food?
The food lines were so long and we had already eaten by the time we got to the fair, but we did our own grilling. I grilled some geese, some goose brat that
Oh wow.
that I got myself from goose hunting. And which was actually pretty good.
What kind of goose is that? Like Canada goose?
Yeah. That's such an honest, fair question. Yeah, Canadian goose.
A Canadian goose? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I
Canadian.
guess there is different kinds of geese. There's snow
Yeah, I
geese.
saw there's an Egyptian goose. It's very pretty. It's a pretty goose. It's like looks like it's wearing makeup.
Oh wow. Are those in Egypt? Not to excuse my ignorance.
I saw them in Amsterdam, but like I think they are from Egypt, yeah.
Interesting.
What
An
are this?
Egyptian goose. Does it have like the eyes like that the Egyptians used to like?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, exactly.
Is that what okay, the eye of Aura?
It looks like like it has a brown eye pattern. It's very pretty. Oh, it's too large.
Yeah, there's some really pretty ducks in the United States, but I don't necessarily believe that Canadian goose are very attractive looking,
No, they're
nor are they pleasant
awesome.
creatures.
Yeah, that's the Canadian. Those geese, they'll like fight you. Yeah, this is the Egyptian goose on my chart right now.
Oh wow.
It's pretty.
It
See,
is
like
good
around the eye, it is
Yeah.
like
Oh,
wearing
wow.
makeup.
Yeah.
makes sense. It's a good looking goose. How
I
about
have
the
a birding
gander?
app. I got into like there's this app you can press record and it'll tell you what kind of bird it is. Like just from the song it's singing.
You been getting into birding?
A little bit, because since when I went to Arizona, like my Airbnb was a really nice backyard in Sedona, and there are hummingbirds or so many different kinds of animals there. So then I was like, okay, I actually know of this app. It's called Merlin. It's like for free. You can just listen to the bird. Then you have your life list, how many birds you saw. It's like catching Pokemon.
That's cool.
Real life.
Unfortunately, there's only pigeons where I live. I did save a duck one time though. Brought him to an animal shelter. It was some type of diver duck it was just in the road and it couldn't fly, and I picked him up and brought him to my house and threw him in the bathtub. And then I brought him to a shelter. A really cool looking duck.
Oh,
Oil's bidding now. Oil's trading up above it's at the high of since we've been on, trading up at 74. So of course the one I got out of is moving the most, just like you said, Joey. As soon as you get out of it,
Yeah. Brutal.
yeah.
NinjaTrader just put a poll. What is the scariest fair ride you would get on? Roller coaster, drop tower, tilt-a-whirl, or nope, we'll watch from the ground.
How about the old fashioned? What is the horse one called? A carousel?
yeah. That's not scary though.
Oh,
A lot of chats saying nope, well, watch from the ground. 34%. Wow. I've done plenty of roller coasters. The drop tower looks scary. I feel like I've seen people like those videos of people just literally just passing out during that. Like drops you to the ground. I'm like,
Yeah, no, for
What the
sure.
heck?
No.
I do think that is the scariest one.
Yeah.
I mean, your guts drop out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Like, man, oil just going. Which makes me think the market's eventually going to turn, but I'm going to switch my oil. There's that oil.
Taking
right here.
forever.
Just move oil over. I'm going to have to wait till algo time to be frustrated. 5 minutes. This might be moving, not moving till.
You
Yeah.
said 3:30.
I know it moved
Likes.
a bit though. We didn't get the likes. We're too short.
I was gonna say,
Too short.
how did I look down and see we're still too short? Chat. What are we doing?
Who are the two of you out there who are holding us up? We're holding my position hostage. Watch it actually happen. It's gonna hit 300, and it's literally it's gonna move. It actually might move because it's gonna be like algo time.
Right at algo time, yeah.
There you go, 309 right now.
There you go. Thank you. Finally, I'm gonna be able to get some targets here, guys. Really appreciate that.
Gotta start putting on some positions now.
Yeah, Joe, you better start entering, dude. That is the all sessions go button right there. I am gonna move. I have a friggin' target way down here that I'm gonna move up though, because
I got my
that is not gonna get hit.
I got my one trade that took 3 business days, so I'm good.
All right, I move that target to 61s, and move my stop just down a little bit. Any earnings after the close?
Let me see.
I was gonna pull it up and look.
Levi's and AZZ. So nothing interesting
Yeah.
after the close.
You guys own a pair of Levi's?
Of course.
I feel like you're a vintage Levi's.
Of course, they're better.
Yeah, of course.
I have
You're
a
from New York.
bunch
You're
of
from
them
New
my mom
York. You're
gave
hip.
Yeah, my mom gave me a bunch of hers from like the 90s. And they're
Okay,
way
that's
better quality.
that's awesome.
They're better than the ones I got in like 2022, you know?
Uh-huh. You ever seen those pair of Levi's that were found in like an old mine and sold for $1 million?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
It's
Did
pretty
they
cool.
actually auctioned it off, right?
Yeah. So I think it's the oldest pair of Levi's,
Ever.
yeah, known. And if those gold miners would have known, they would have just held on to their Levi's and not been digging so much. Here we go. What I tell you, chat, all you got to do is hit 300. But if you would have done it earlier, I probably would have been able to drop my target lower. You guys had to hold out to the last 15 minutes of the market. Well, I appreciate you doing it anyway, so thank you.
There we go. Finally dropping a bit.
One minute per subscriber is to prevent commenting from bots.
Yeah.
A lot of botting going on.
Let's go.
Oh, quick block there. Oh, Coach Fred, just seeing your message here. Do you get less interested in commodity as the afternoon rolls off? Not necessarily. I mean, sometimes it's, I was still trading oil post the close, but we weren't moving, but now we're picking back up. So, the market's moving, the market's moving. Sometimes the market moves after the pit close, sometimes it doesn't. But I am a price-based trader, so if we're at the price I want to buy, I don't really care what time it is. I mean, I'm not really interested in taking a trade right before the close because I'm not going to hold it through the close. So therefore, I just see it as taking risk because I can't get a full target on it. So I don't think that's a good idea for me. But other than that, I don't really
Attention
care too
traders,
much
it's algo time.
about the time. Ooh, we're getting explosions.
Here we go. Let's see.
No, sadly,
still on the
I don't
screen.
care about algo time. Like it just is gonna do what it's gonna do.
Tracy Shy Girl says explosion heard in Bandar Abbas, south of Iran. So there's some headline that just came out. Also in Albania, says Barack. Interesting. What? Iran's deputy foreign minister said recent actions by U.S. won't stay without response. All in all, NASDAQ really moved within a 100-point range this entire for 2 hours. It's kind of funny to me. Popping up, making above those 440s now.
Where did we get? Yeah, man, wow, the Nasdaq really held up there. That's why I said long NQs and short the weak ones. I mean, Nasdaq basically pumping at highs, and we swept the low and the YM there and didn't get any follow through.
Yeah. NASDAQ didn't even sweep below. Yeah, no follow through.
Same thing with ES.
Yeah.
Swept the low in Russell, swept the low in Dow, continued higher in the other markets.
Well, hopefully tomorrow will be a much better day. Especially in the morning, because that morning was horrible.
Yeah, hopefully. It's starting to be the end of the week tomorrow, yeah, Thursday.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the weekly open right now? We're below it. But this weekly candle on the NASDAQ, wow. So far wicked both sides. Okay.
Jamming up here.
Yeah, NASDAQ trying to get that push. Got the high there at 57. Right? Yeah. Try to make a new high a day here.
Definitely.
That'd have been nice an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, too little, too late, bro. Too little, too late. It's like I was waiting for any displacements. We'll see what happens here. It looks pretty strong here. Mr. Market 777 asked me, Tanya, since you got those orange shades on, what colors do your green and black bars look like? Yeah, like my eyes adjust like after like 2 to 3 minutes of wearing them. They literally look green and black. Looks the same to me. Like at first when you put them on, everything looks yellowish, but your eyes adjust. It's kind of remarkable.
Those are blue lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the headline's pushing us into the close.
I got a pair of blue lights here. I'll join you.
Nice.
Both rock the blue lights.
Yeah. Orange glasses crew.
Yours are much more orange than mine.
Wow.
I like yours better. All right, Jack. Yeah, you got to pull out the blue lights now, bro.
Yeah, Yoda 24 said,
Kind of dirty.
oh, there we are. Woo. New high of the session for the NASDAQ there.
Total divergence here. Russell just ripped too. Real hard.
Yeah.
Swept that low and bid 12 points. That was probably the most impressive move there. Dow's actually still weak. I'm literally at my entry. That's just insane.
NASDAQ trying to push into the 470s there. New high day. Can it get to 500 in 4 minutes?
500.
Yeah, it probably won't, but that's the extension level I have on the IB. That's what I really wanted to see happen today in the afternoon was 500.
I'll sell it after hours.
Let's try and get that push up there.
Hey guys.
Jim.
Hey.
Wow, what a day, huh?
Boring.
Well,
Yeah.
Being better.
Boring.
but the divergence comment, Jack, you're right on point. I mean, the Nasdaq came all the way back. At the same time, crude is still up over 5% on the session. We have treasuries are down across the board still, pretty at a low level. What's gold doing? Gold down 1.5%. It's a risk off day, and Nasdaq's like, no, it's not. We could do this. We could do this, people. Interesting. Well, I'm sure looking forward to Craig Shapiro's commentary tomorrow on flows and on rotations. He'll be right on it. So we'll be talking about that early in the morning. What? So I saw the poll, by the way. I don't know how you guys voted, but
Poster poll?
what's the scariest fair ride you would get on? Nope, I'm watching from the ground. That's me.
With a martini in hand.
There you go. See? Tanya knows me well. Absolutely. Tomorrow, you guys, I know we got a minute left, and we'll find out where we're closing on these markets here in a minute. But I do want to remind everybody, tomorrow we have a great lineup. We have Blake Morrow joining us at the Morning Gap right off the bell. Brent, aka the Black Lion, he is just a fantastic human being. He's a commodity trading advisor and analyst, just a really great person. He's going to be a special guest tomorrow. Farm for Tape Talk, we have Stowe and Jack. Jack's going to be here trading the open tomorrow morning. We have Nick and Selma joining you guys in midday markets. And then trading the close, Leo, XYZ, and Chris. So great lineup tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to mention, develop your edge with XYZ, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. Part 2 for XYZ. Open mic. If you can get in the chat, you guys, feed us some questions, and XYZ will handle it. It'll be an awesome hour.
Boy, NASDAQ did go grab that 500.
Woo! Crazy.
Wowzers.
The high, yeah, that high is right at 500, 29,500.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to sell. Just needed to trade that level.
Feels like it, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is, folks. We are officially closed for the session. Again, NASDAQ up over 0.2%. Everything else is down. The big loser was the Dow today, down 1.1%. Russell down 0.95%. And in between there is the E-mini S&P down 3.6%. So tomorrow will be an interesting day. We got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. We'll continue on with this great week we've had at NinjaTrader Live. Let's give these three a round of applause for a job well done, please. All right, and I appreciate everybody listening. I appreciate everybody in the chat as well. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the thumbs up. Best trading community there is, hands down, and I've been around a lot of them over my lifetime. And a special shout out again for these three for doing an awesome job with us today. So have said all that, folks, remember, most important message of the day, it still stands. Be safe out there, be good to each other, and we will see you soon.
See you, chat.
Thanks, chat.